factor last year? Will he have a factor in this one?
You're talking about the injured guys or new guys?
McQuaid and...
Yeah, I mean, it made a big difference as far as having some experienced guys out there, and you know, I think there was more than that, but that was a good start for us to see those two guys contribute the way they did.
How much do you enjoy seeing that? Obviously, you're into the win and everything, but to see a guy like him at the age of 30, big smile on his face, just happy to be here. How nice is it for you too?
Well, it is. I mean, you know, if you were him, wouldn't you be happy right now? It's a great feeling, you know. First, you know, regular season NHL game, legit NHL game, and you participate in it, and you do your job, and you do it well, and you come out of there with a win. So it's a good start for him, and you know, as a coach, you love seeing those kind of success stories happen in front of your eyes.
Did a lot of line switching and the defensive pairs especially swapped around a little bit in the second period. How much of those still a work in progress, and did you see anything you liked there from what you were switching around?
Well, it's not just a work in progress. You know, we've got some injuries to some key players, and you know, when you're missing KYRIE, and then you look at their lineup, and you know, their top three lines with the veterans that they have, there are times that after power plays or penalty killing, you got to make sure you have the right people out there. So, you know, I had to juggle lines tonight, and I think you know, people that are used to watching me coach aren't used to seeing that too much. But you know, I do it when I have to, and tonight I felt I had to put certain players together at certain times during the game.
Claude, Bergeron line versus Giroux line looked pretty lopsided in your team's favor. What do you think was working so well for that line tonight?
Well, I think, you know, Bergeron's line is Bergeron's line. He's one of the best centermen in the league, you know, and at the same time he's got two pretty good wingers alongside with him, and they take pride in being a better line than the line that's they're facing up against. So you know, it's just I guess a trait that they have, and you know, they worked hard, but you know, you have to give them credit too for how they checked against that line, because it had a lot of potential to be dangerous offensively, but those guys did a pretty good job, you know, of taking away those opportunities, except for maybe in the second period. You know, we got caught there a few times with some wrong shifts and some tough changes, and other than that, I thought, you know, overall that line and our team played a pretty good game.
Coach, a few odd man rushes. Dougie said, you know, a couple of mistakes on his part. You just chalk that up to being, you know, start of the season, still a little bit of rust, or how do you see that?
I mean, you know, we've seen Dougie play some solid games. He had a tough night tonight, and that's going to happen to everybody. But you know, it doesn't change my opinion on the player, and you know, I think there was a couple of times he might have forced it, and we didn't have Ford coming back. So normally Doug will read those plays much better. So it's a tough night, and he has a chance to bounce back tomorrow, and I have no issues with that. I could see he was having a tough night, and but those things are going to happen. It's not from the lack of trying or wanting to, but you know, those kind of things happen, and I think he's given us too many good games to be critical about it right now.
You mentioned the Kelly Soderberg Erickson line. The first stretch last season was maybe your best. Did you see, you know, that kind of chemistry carry over?
Yeah, I thought they were good tonight. I thought they had a lot of chances, and they moved the puck around, and you know, you could see they played together before. And you know, again, it was important for me to have two lines that were familiar with each other tonight in the situation that we're in. And you know, I thought Luch did a great job, you know, playing with two young players, Spooner and then Fraser, and I thought he worked hard, and it was very reliable, and then took it upon himself to really help those young guys along.
I know it's just one game, but you wanted to try Louis with David, but just knowing the chemistry he has with Carlos, how tough would that be to have to break down?
I'm not there yet, so I don't have to answer that right. So I got a chance to think about it. I don't have an answer for you.
Thanks, everybody.